Hey everybody, I'm Joe.
And I'm Scout.
And this is the Paradigm 295 MK. It's one of our shortest luxury fifth wheels, and it's great for those national and state parks. Scout, what are some of the specs of this thing?
Yeah, so this is coming in at 33 feet, 3 inches, and it has a dry weight of 11,666 pounds.
Nice. All right, let's go ahead and take you guys inside and show you around.
Perfect.
All right, now that we're on the interior of the 295 MK, we're moving right to the rear of the coach for this great entertainment space. Scout, can you explain what's going on back here?
Yeah, so for this entertainment space, it's going to offer power electric recliners, 2 seats with a cup holder in the center and plenty of storage underneath that. Also, when you move to the back of the coach, you're going to have a 3-seat sofa. That is a sleeper sofa, offers extra sleeping for a couples coach at the end of the day. Storage on both sides of that sofa that flip up with USB and power outlets on both sides. Across from that, you're gonna have an Insignia smart TV that has built-in Fire Stick into it. You're gonna be able to have all of the apps, everything ready to go for your entertainment. You're gonna have speakers underneath that. It's gonna have a surround sound system and a pull-out hidden fireplace for extra additional storage and to heat up those cool mornings.
That's a lot of space, especially for a couples coach, and to offer that additional sleeping option for guests. You know, if you have a grandchild come over or anything like that, this is a perfect coach. And then above us, we got additional storage up there, which is like great for those blankets and things.
Of course, yes, plenty of storage in something that's 33 feet.
Yeah, I love that. All right, why don't we go ahead and move into the kitchen and show them where they can cook their meals.
Perfect.
Moving into the kitchen of the 295 MK, which stands for mid kitchen. Behind me, you're gonna have a lot of great features. You're gonna have a ton of cabinetry, and it's all soft close. Additionally, you have a 30-inch residential microwave. And then down below, you're gonna have a 4-burner Insignia oven that is turkey tested. So you have tons of space in there to cook a real meal. Additionally, you're gonna have solid surface countertops. And we center every stove at Alliance on purpose because you have those handles with pots and pans and you don't want it to hit a wall. So we make it a lot more functional. And then behind me is a refrigerator, and Scout's gonna take it over from here.
Perfect, thanks Joe. So with this refrigerator, it's a 19 cubic foot Norcold 12-volt refrigerator. This runs directly off of the solar panel on the roof. We'll get into that a little bit more. It's a 320-watt solar panel. But this has a built-in ice maker in it, which is very unique for the 12-volt refrigerators. That's great for something like the Paradigm 295 MK. This is a full-time living coach. So it has that built-in ice maker. Moving along, in this kitchen island, you have a farmhouse-style residential sink. Plenty of countertop space all the way across. Joe mentioned the solid surface cabinets. Behind me, we are going to see a coffee nook. So you're gonna have plenty of space for your coffee. And then to the right of that is gonna be a full-size pantry.
Yeah, and then some additional features about the kitchen space that we overlooked a little bit is, you know, we have shut-off valves at every major plumbing location across the board here. And just tons of ambient lighting. Like you notice up above here on the storage on the kitchen wall, there's a lot of ambient lighting up there. Let's go into the dinette space and show you guys where you can actually eat the meals you cook here. All right, Scout, now that we're moving the dinette space of this 295 MK, you know, you got a great 4-person free-floating dinette here. What else do you want to explain about this space?
Yeah, Joe, so it does come with 2 additional chairs underneath the bed. That's where we store them. So those are gonna be the folding chairs. Also with this dinette area, I love to explain the windows. So we're using the atrium style window, which is gonna give you a lot more natural light. So all of our windows are gonna be a lot taller in that size. Also, you're getting a lot more airflow. It's not like the typical frameless window where you're getting 50% more window coverage, being able to open that window fully.
So we really covered the base of the living space of this 295 MK. Talked about the kitchen, the living space, the entertainment space, the dinette. Why don't you go ahead and take them upstairs and show them all the great features up there?
Okay, let's do it. In the 295 MK bathroom space, it's gonna offer solid surface countertops, a stainless steel sink. You're gonna have a porcelain toilet with a soft closed toilet lid. Above that, you're gonna have 2 medicine cabinets. And this shower is gonna be a large residential shower. It's 48 by 30 inches with a beautiful shower surround and that teak seat, which is rated for 250 pounds. Now let's move it over into the bedroom space. Now we're in the bedroom. Let's talk about this residential RV king bed. you're going to have a king size bed with nightstands on both sides, USB charging and powered outlets as well. Underneath the bed, you're going to have additional flip-up storage. And across from the bed, you're going to have a 6-piece dresser that has fold-up storage up top, shoe storage underneath, and above that is going to be an Insignia smart TV. Next to the dresser, you're going to have a gray space to put your shoes and socks in the morning. You have that seat as well as flip-up storage underneath. Now let's move to the closet. Up in the closet space, you're going to have a full-size hanging rod, great for all of the hanging needs, with additional storage cutouts behind that. And then it's also going to be washer dryer prepped. So the left-hand side is going to be for your washer, right-hand side is going to be for your dryer. You can fit both of those up in this front closet space. Now let's move on to the creature comforts of this 295 MK.
All right, you guys have seen the Paradigm 295 MK on the inside. There's a couple features that we missed though that are great creature comforts. So on the floor, you're not gonna find a thread of carpet throughout the coach at all. Additionally, you're gonna have flush floor slides, so you're really barely even gonna notice the transition between the slides and the floor itself. And then additionally, we don't have any in-floor heat vents, commonly referred to as prum collectors, you know, helping keep allergens down and dust that gets inside there. We pump them all through the cabinetry.
Yeah, so additionally, Joe, some things we like to talk about. One is the AC system. So even though this is still 33 feet long, guess how many ACs it has?
I'm guessing two because I can see them.
Nope, nope, we got 3.
Oh.
So we have 3 ACs. All of them are individually controlled. What that means is you can turn them on, cycle them on and off. But the great thing is they're 13.5K BTU rated. So you can run any 2 of our air conditioners at Alliance on 30 amp service, with all 3 of them running on 50 amp service. They're super quiet, super efficient, and we use less ductwork. Also, what you're gonna find is that we're using color-coded and number-coded wiring. So this makes it super easy. If you ever did need to go into the wiring system, it's not gonna be the white spaghetti wire that a lot of manufacturers are using. We provide a labeled schematic where you can find where green 7 goes. That could go to your kitchen lights. Very easy to diagnose any sort of issue. And then also we have residential can lighting. So all of our lighting is what you would find in a new built home.
Yep.
But that's also dimmable. So we're using dimmer switches on all of our lighting.
Yeah, I love that. All right, so that was the interior, but now let's go take a look at the outside. All right, now that we're on the exterior of the Paradigm 295 MK, one of the biggest questions we always get is, how is this thing built? Why don't you explain how we build these things?
Yeah, let's talk about construction. So it's gonna be Azdel composite sidewalls, inside and outside. Most manufacturers, if they're using the Azdel material, it's just that one layer, which is in the exterior of that coach. We're using the inside as well. The benefits of Azdel would be that it doesn't absorb any sort of moisture. It's made of fully composite materials instead of Luan products. Luan is a Luan wood, a treated material coming from overseas. Where Azdel, 50% lighter, 2 times the insulation value, and it's formaldehyde free. So it's a lot easier for allergies. We talked about that earlier. So the Azdel construction is something that's super important for the longevity of the coach.
Yeah, so, and it just is a superior product to anything else that's even wood-based. It's also built here in America.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah, so next, we love to talk about our roofing material. Yeah, our roof is that PVC roof material. It has a lifetime warranty on it, virtually maintenance-free. You definitely want to check your seals, do typical RV maintenance.
Yes.
Very easy to clean. Some of my favorite benefits is it's used in a lot of commercial buildings because of the solar reflectivity.
Yeah.
So it's 80% more solar reflective, which means instead of the sun coming down into the coach, where's all of your ACs? It's going to be all in that attic space. Yep. So it reflects the sun right off, keeps the coach a lot cooler. And that's the only Energy Star approved roof in the RV industry.
Yeah, and also being a PVC roof, it's also PVC patch repairable. So exactly. If you were to snag that unfortunate branch at a campground, you can go to any big box store or any hardware store, buy a PVC patch kit, and you're good to go.
Yeah, so that patch repairability, when we're talking about longevity of this coach, if you're gonna have it for quite some time, if you get a roof repair job, I've talked to RV dealers, service shops, it can cost anywhere from $10,000 to $15,000.
Yeah.
That repair kit,
yeah,
I've seen
a couple hundred bucks.
Yeah. So it's really saving you in the long run.
Absolutely. All right, why don't we go ahead and take them to the front of the coach and talk about the features over there.
Awesome.
All right, now that we're on the front of the 295 MK here, this front cap is beautiful. It's an automotive grade front cap. It's painted, and then there's also lights up top to give you just that ambient lighting in the evening hours. Additionally, down below, you have the Kurt Rotoflex pin box here. And what's great about this is it gives you this nice plate right here that eliminates shucking and bucking because it has a pivoting head. So that way you're gonna have a smoother ride down the road. But that's not all about the front of this trailer. Scout's gonna take you underneath there, and there's a lot going on there too.
The first thing you'll notice up front is going to be all the additional storage you're getting with the Paradigm series. You're getting an extra 33 cubic feet of storage. Then up top is all the additional storage you're getting with your charge controller that is taking that charge directly from the panels to the batteries. So in the bottom left-hand corner, this is strictly prepped for a generator. It's the Onan 5500 propane generator. The bottom right-hand section of this storage is going to be your battery box. You can use lead acid or lithium, totally up to you. Now let's move to the off-door side of the coach and show you a few of the features there.
Now that we're on the off-camp side of this trailer, first let's hit on the propane system. So what's great about the Paradigm series is they come standard with 30-gallon LP tanks, but you can upgrade those to be 40-gallon because we give you the room. Additionally, next to that, we give you an auto leveling system, and this is a hydraulic system as well that is optimally positioned so you can actually see your truck when you're hitching up. But that's not all about this off-camp side. Scout's gonna take it from here and talk about some additional great features.
So like Joe mentioned, you have the ability to switch to the 40-pound LP tanks. This is because we're using a drop frame chassis. What that means is you're getting all this extra space. You're getting 30% more storage height. There's no awkward step-ups in here. So full pass-through storage unobstructed. Behind me, we are using the electronic gate valves. So all of your gray and black tanks are now on a switch.
Which that's a customer-driven feature, right? Because we used to have valves.
That's it.
Yeah.
So that's something that we listen to you guys on. So thank you to that.
Yep.
Also, another thing is the slide-out switches. Joe, isn't there a funny term that we've heard?
So we always like to call them radio killers or walkie-talkie killers.
Exactly. So this is making it fully accessible to open your slide outs from the outside as well as on the inside from your control.
It gives you a lot more safety, and so you can actually see that picnic table, that tree, that pole. So when you're watching your slide from the outside, you can do it. And then there's controls on the other side as well for your awnings and the slides on that side as well.
Perfect.
And then behind you there, you got, it looks like a furnace and your water heater. What do we got going on there?
Yes, so this is the 12-gallon gas electric water heater. So you can run that off of propane or electric. This is great for the Paradigm customers. A lot of Paradigm customers are going to campgrounds where you're getting free electricity. So you can pair off both of those very nicely, largest in its class. And then underneath that, another thing that's largest in its class is the furnace. So you can extend that camping season. It's a 40,000 BTU furnace. It's heating up the interior of the coach, your storage area, and then underneath the underbelly, we also do 12-volt heat pads underneath all of our water tanks.
Yeah, so, and we are one of the only manufacturers that actually warranties for full-time living, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and that's because of features like that and customers that give us a ton of feedback throughout the year.
Perfect.
Yeah, all right, let's head to the back of the coach and show you some great things happening there. All right, now that we're on the rear of the coach, this may look like just a simple back wall, but Scout, there has to be more going on. What's going on back here?
Yeah, so to start up top, that black plug up there, that is universal backup camera prep. So it has the wires ready to go for any backup camera that the customer wants to choose. Right behind me is going to be a steel ladder. This is actually rated for 300 pounds. So one of the largest sizes for the ladder.
Yeah, I call it big guy friendly. You know, being a big guy, I love finding these.
And then behind the ladder, you're going to have the reverse taillights. Then lastly, you're going to have the accessory hitch off the back. This is rated for 300 pounds for that hitch weight and 3,000 pounds for towing. Great for bike racks, being additional that you want to carry with you.
Coolers, anything like that back here. I love that. All right, we have a lot of features to cover still. We're gonna go back to the campsite and finish this thing out with you guys.
Now let's talk about our performance running gear. So what you're getting with this package is a 2-inch torsion tube that adds strength and rigidity to the chassis itself. We have Super G rated tires, V-bracket leaf spring reinforcement that's hanging those leaf springs into place, with 4,000 pound bearing leaf springs, heavier duty wet bolt and shackle kit, a Moride CRE 3000 suspension system, and Dexter 7,000 pound axles.
All right, before we move into the next features, I gotta thank you guys for joining along on this journey while we tour the Paradigm 295 MK. There's so much to talk about, but I gotta make sure that I ask if you guys would please subscribe and comment below what you guys think so far. One of the key features that we do want to talk about is the wide body construction. Scout, can you explain what wide body construction means?
Yeah, so on our Paradigm series, we're using a wider frame to start. So you're getting an additional 5 inches all the way across. That really adds up when it goes 33 feet long. So it comes on a wider frame where you're getting a lot more storage space. You're getting a larger couch. So it's something that is a great feature to talk about that you really feel when you walk inside the coach.
That's great because it's going to give you more storage and more space overall in the coach itself, making it feel a lot bigger.
Yes.
Love that. All right. So additionally, Scout, we missed some features that we didn't talk about earlier. What are those?
Yes, you're going to get 2 awnings on the outside of this 295 MK. There's plenty of awning coverage going all the way across. We're also giving you the Moride entry grab handle that folds directly into the wall instead of going across the door. Adds a little bit more strength and rigidity, and you can reach it from the bottom step. You're also getting the Lippert solid steps. So this top step is a lot wider. That first step is super important when you're coming out of your camper. These are also assisted, so it's shock assisted. There's a shock in the inside of the coach. When you're lifting this up, you can do it with one finger rather than lifting a 60-pound or 70-pound step.
Yeah, let's show them. Because I know I have a 9-year-old daughter and she likes to go camping with me. And I always worry on some of the other steps, but these, they have that, like you said, that shock or that strut that's in there that's absorbing everything. So you can literally pull these out with one hand. I mean, I'm only gonna use one finger if you guys can see that. It's very easy, and then it will just lightly set down.
Great, so let's talk about some additional things on the outside. You're going to get a water spray port that's coming directly off of your fresh water tank where you can spray off these steps if you get any sort of dirt, debris, if you have to clean up after going to the beach, wherever your camping adventures may take you. So you have access to water. Underneath that is going to be the propane quick connect. That's going directly off the propane bottles on the coach. And then lastly, we give you access for a dorm style refrigerator or a TV to create a full outdoor kitchen experience.
Everybody, thank you so much for watching the tour of the Paradigm 295 MK. Scout, where can they learn more about this floor plan?
Yeah, for additional information, you can look up the Paradigm 295 MK at alliancerv.com. Also, Joe, where can they follow us?
Absolutely. You guys can go to any social media platform and to search at Alliance RV. And of course, we hope that you guys choose to join the Alliance.
See you next time.
Why do I want to start at yours? I'm so used to doing TikTok.
So bad at this.
TikToks. I'm so used to TikToks. Okay.
TikTok.
Grab a couple social stories, just of us filming. Be like behind the scenes. All right. In the Paradigm 295 MK stands for mid kitchen, right?
Yeah, it's mid kitchen.
What is it?
MK.
Mortal Kombat. All right. Ding. MK, but there's a few creatures. Can't talk. It's hard to talk on camera. I want you guys to come try this. All right, now that we're on the rear of the coach, this may look like just a simple back wall, but Scout, there has to be more going on. What's going on back here?